is a day we can do anything, anything, anything. And all our dreams light up the way. We can have everything, everything, everything. So stand up, don't stop, the best is in you. We are the brave.
Student, good morning. Most welcome to the Rita Das classes. I request all the new viewers to subscribe my channel. Today I am going to teach you the 7th chapter of the supplementary book class 10th. The topic is the necklace. And first of all, we have to know about the writer, that is the Albert Guy de Maupassant. He was born 5th August 1850 and he was a French writer remembered as a master of the short story form and as a representative of the naturalist school of writers who depicted human lives and destinies and social forces in disillusion and often pessimistic terms. He wrote some 300 short stories, 6 novels, 3 travel books and 1 volume of verse. He was died on 6 July 1893. After knowing the writer, we have to know the introduction of the lesson. The story revolves around a selfish lady named Matilda. She is unsatisfied with her life as she wants a rich husband, but because she belongs to a family of clerks and her family is unable to give dowry, she is married to a clerk. One day, both the husband and wife are invited to a party at the minister's house, but Matilda does not have good clothes and jewels to wear at such a party. Her husband suggests her to buy a dress and asks an old friend for jewelry. She then borrows a necklace from her friend and goes to the party. What happens next proves to be the lesson for the unhappy lady. Some difficult words are here, so dear student, screenshot it and note down in your copy and learn it. After the difficult words, we have to know the character sketch of the lessons. There are 3 main characters. One was the Matilda Loisel. She is a pretty young woman who is married to a clerk. She is dissatisfied with what she has. She is always lost in her dreams of wealth and pleasure. Ma'am Loisel, he is the husband of Matilda and is an ordinary clerk. He lives within his means. He always tries to please his wife as he is a caring man. And the third, Madame Frostier, she is a good friend of Matilda. She is helpful and considerate. She lends Matilda a necklace that leads to her ruin. After that, the story started with a lady whose name was Matilda Loisel. She was belonged to a middle class family and a clerk family, and they had no dowry to give her, so she was married with a clerk who was working in a education department. She was very pretty and charming, but she had the bad luck to be born into a family of the clerks and married to another clerk. Ma'am Loisel always became dissatisfied with her family, and she always wanted to live the rich, full life. And her husband worked as a clerk in the office of the Board of Education. Matilda was simple, but she was unhappy. She was so convinced that she is meant to be the rich that she detested her real life and spent all the dreaming and despairing about the fabulous life that she was not having. And Ma'am Loisel had one rich friend. Her name was Ma'am Frostier, and whenever she went to her friend's house and after returning there, she cried a lot. because her friend was so rich and she had nothing. One day, her husband brought an invitation card from a minister's house. There was a party, and she was not happy by seeing the invitation card. She just told her husband that give the card to another friend. Then, after asking the reason, she told that she had no dress. Then her husband just gave her $400, which he just saved for hunting party. And after that she purchased one dress, and when the party days arrived, again she was not looking happy. Then her husband asked what was the reason behind this. She told that she had no jewelry to wear in this party. Then her husband suggested to wear the natural flowers, but she was not convinced. And he advised her at last to borrow the necklace from her friend Madame Frostier. Next day, she went to her friend's house and borrowed a necklace for the ball. The party was arrived, and that party day she was looking so fabulous, so good, so pretty that everyone was interested to dance with her, and everyone liked her, and she was absolutely thrilled. She and her husband did not leave until 4 p.m. Then they caught a cab and returned to home. When she returned home and was changing her dress, Matilda wanted to see her beauty in the final view before the mirror. Suddenly she noticed that the necklace was not around her neck. She was shocked to see that her necklace had not got lost. She cried out and informed her husband that she had lost the necklace. Her husband searched for the necklace on every place where they went last night. He went to the police and the cab offices. He also put an advertisement in the newspaper, but the necklace was not found. So he advised her wife to write a letter to her friend, telling her that she needs some time to return it. Her husband gave her 18,000 francs, which his father had left for him. He takes a loan of the remaining amount and purchased a diamond necklace for 36,000 francs. She returned the necklace to her friend. Buying the necklace brought the Loisel in poverty. They lost their house, their maid, their comfortable lifestyle, and on the top it all, Matilda loses her good-looking face, her charming face. She herself started to do all work of the house. She used to go to the market. She herself brought the water from the outside, and the tooth revealed out. After 10 years, all the debts were finally paid. One day, Matilda was walking in the campus Alice's, and she saw Ma'am Frostier. And she found that Ma'am Frostier and asked the Ma'am Frostier, but Ma'am Frostier did not recognize her. Then Matilda told that she was Matilda, and she told that her face was changed due to her. Then when Madame Frostier asked the reason, then she told that the necklace which she borrowed from her was lost, and she purchased the diamond necklace from the market 36,000 francs, and that's why she has to just paid lots of the debts in by working herself, and her did the part-time work, and for 10 years she lost and she sacrificed for the paying the debts. Madame Frostier said that she had to inform her because the necklace was not the real necklace. It was the only 500 francs. After the explanation, we have to know about the summary of the lesson. This story is about a woman who did not know how to live within her means. Loisel belonged to a middle class family but wanted to live a lavish lifestyle. Her husband is a clerk who cannot afford to fulfill all her demands. For attending a party, Loisel decided to borrow a necklace from her friend who was rich. Loisel lost the necklace while returning from the party. Loisel and her husband spent all their fortunes and borrowings to buy a similar necklace which cost them a fortune. After that, they had to everything which could be done so that they could repay the loan. It took about 10 years of hard work and lots of sacrifices before she was able to repay all her loans. The time and all the hard work took their toll on her and she aged quickly. After that torturous period had passed, she happened to meet her rich friend and told the whole story. Her friend told that it was not a diamond necklace but a cheap imitation jewelry of 500 francs only. After the theme, one of the central themes of the necklace is that of appearance versus reality. For Matilda, the necklace symbolizes wealth, beauty, and ultimately shame as she lost the necklace and went to debt to replace it. The great irony of the story is that the necklace was a fake and Matilda was ruined for her life. The conclusion of the story is that materialism is the most important element of the necklace by de Maupassant. Madame Loisel materialism was the reason she got herself in the debt. If she was not as superficial, she would not have demanded an expensive looking necklace, which, when lost, would have to be replaced at great cost. Thank you.